WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users.
Hey y'all, this is Larry Whitfield. Welcome to Sunday Throwbacks, right here on WVTC Detroit. On today's show, it is our hope that you will enjoy great music from past and present, that you will be impacted by a throwback moment. So listen, call a neighbor, call a friend, call somebody. Let them know Sunday Throwbacks is on. Let's go. It's Sunday. Sunday Throwbacks. Oh, yes. Yes. Everybody, welcome to another week of Sunday Throwback. I am your host, Larry Whitfield, and this is my co-host, Elder Val. Always grooving.
Hey,
always counting moving. Money before the... another
it's
story.
A long story. It's a long story.
Listen, everybody like and share.
Like and share.
If you are on Facebook, if you are on WVTCDetroit.com,
yes.
If you are on YouTube, if you are on X, if you are on Instagram, I need you to like and share. Let somebody know that Sunday Throwbacks is on and what a show we're going to have tonight. Listen.
This is going to be so good.
Listen.
You better like and share. They're going to be mad.
But I'm optimistic.
Hey, you should be. As long as you keep your head to the sky.
Listen, we're not playing tonight, y'all. Listen, Dee and Nesby of Sound of Blackness.
Absolutely.
Two-time Grammy Award winner. She's a singer. She's a songwriter. She is an actress.
She's
every woman. Yeah.
It's all in her.
Listen, we're killing our time being silly. But listen, it is also Black History Month.
It is indeed.
And the special thing about who we're honoring on Black History Month on today is that it is tied into our guest.
Yes.
So Elder Val, I'm gonna let you take it. We are honoring Black History. We've been honoring it all month long.
Yes.
But this one here is a special one because it's tied into our guest. So I'm gonna let you go so we can get started.
So as we continue to spotlight the month of February and Black History Month, we turn our attention to Cyril McSween, born July 8th, 1926 in Panama. He was quoted as saying, "I started from scratch." Born in Panama, McSween earned an athletic scholarship from the University of Illinois. Not only did he succeed in athletics, he also was gifted in academics later on in the business world. Mr. McSween majored in business and in the 1950s became the first African-American sales agent for New York Life Insurance Company, selling more than $1 million in new insurance policies. He defied systemic racism of Jim Crow America. In 1979, Mr. McSween bought a McDonald's franchise and was the first to generate $3 million in sales in 1 year. Known for high performing, he would later own 11 McDonald's franchises in the Chicago area, including the civil rights themed location. 1983, his stores generated $4 million in annual sales. He was instrumental in creating opportunities for Black franchise owners. Never forgetting where he came from, Mr. McSween got involved in the civil rights movement and became the treasurer for the SCLC.
Yes.
He became founding member of Operation Breadbasket, became close friends with Jesse Jackson, and became vice chair of Rainbow Push.
Yes.
He was also close to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and it was said that he was Dr. King's pallbearer.
Yes.
Mr. McSween died November 5th. Listen to this. November 5th, 2008. On that same day, it was said one Chicagoan made history, Barack Obama, by becoming the first Black president, as another historic Chicagoan died.
Yeah. I want to kick in right here, because this is phenomenal. Because our guest is tied into a documentary that is coming out very soon that has already won some awards with some film festivals. So what I want to do, we want to play this documentary. It's just a couple minutes long, and when we come back, who is coming back? It's and Nesby, everybody, she's coming back because this is
Sunday Throwbacks.
Yes. Watch this documentary, y'all. We'll be right back.
You have a commitment to make for me. Because you got to be better than you are. But you're going to be better people. You're going to give more love and more understanding. Because that's what life is all about. I started off my life from scratch. And that's what I did.
How would you describe Mr. McSween?
A firecracker.
But that's why I'm here. I'm here for the opportunity to get going.
He was a giant as it relates to civil rights and human rights in this country and abroad.
As long as you keep your head to the sky.
I became involved because I thought it was my duty, really. And to prove that we're somebody. That was during the Black thing.
He has a legacy of struggle and triumph. He trained for everything he did, and he never stopped training. He never stopped giving, and he never stopped working. He worked up until he couldn't work anymore. That's the real one.
You have a chance to be the best that you can be.
Love it.
Yes. Here she is, everybody. Ann Nesby, two-time Grammy Award winner.
Yes. Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm blessed. I can't complain. I'm living. I'm above ground.
Yes.
Being seen and not viewed.
Yes.
Hey, glory.
On top of that, you have a new project out, but we're going to get to it. It is so much that we got to squeeze in this hour. But the first thing I want to ask you, first of all, I want to give a quick shout out to Scott Bard.
Yes.
Scott Bard is a legendary member of the legendary Whitfield Company, and we are, he connected me with you all, and I'm just so excited. But he also told me that you and Tommy was buddies.
Yes.
And I just want you to just take a moment and talk a little bit about my brother. I'm so
absolutely consummate professional musician and musical genius way before his time. I had the privilege of being in Thomas's company because of a dear friend out of Chicago. I was in a group called Victory, and I would always be with Reuben Lightfoot, who was the director and the music teacher for the Victory Singers there in Chicago. And he was very responsible for me being a part of the James Cleveland Gospel Music Workshop of America.
Wow.
Which is where I first met Thomas. Being friends also with Lydia Wright, who's a dear friend of mine and awesome singer in her own right, minister, music playwright from Detroit. And also the Mortons were friends of mine. And I came into the knowledge of Thomas through that particular group. And every time I would come to the gospel music workshop, we would hang out. We would at least have one dinner together because, we love to eat. And it's no secret that we love to eat. So he was definitely one of my good eats partners. And always giving me great ideas as it pertained to my music career and getting started there with the James Cleveland Workshop of America, playing for me on occasion there at board meetings, and always a dear friend and comrade there, Thomas. I missed him so much in the music world, and gone too soon.
Yeah.
Gone too soon.
Yeah. That is amazing. Let me ask you this, and I ask people that knew him or knew his personality. I ask this question from time to time. If Tommy was still here, what do you think he would be doing right now?
He would be running it. He would be running it because he was the forerunner. Thomas Whitfield had the brain. He was just a human jukebox first of all. Yeah. He could play anything. I mean, he was way before his time. The Whitfield singers had it all. We might as well confess to that right now. They could sing anything, and they were right there under the direction of Thomas. When he gave a cue, they were right up on it.
Yeah.
He was forward in his thinking with gospel music. They were doing things that was considered sometimes too jazzy. But if we listen to gospel music today, he was so instrumental to what the sound that we hear in our music today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So instrumental because he had that mind of actually the whole genre of African-American music. And he really wasn't limited to what he played and added to his music. And that's what I enjoyed most of all, was his IQ in music. And that was one of the joys that I had of being able to sit up under him, even with Reuben, and listen to them talk about great singers that had influenced them as well.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Elder Bell.
Absolutely. I want to start this so much. We were singing I'm Every Woman while we were all. But the first thing I want to talk about is what's called in your bio, genre define. You got your voice everywhere. And it's being applauded and appreciated. Tell us about that. Tell us where you started and how you began to branch out.
Absolutely. My start was definitely in church. My father, a pastor, my father has been pastoring the same church since 1972, the very first church that God called him to. My mother was a missionary, Baptist church upbringing, and they both had quartet groups in our home. So I had that base right there already, singing in gospel choir and in a Baptist church in the choir from the age of 9, singing in church. Started singing in church a duet with my father, where we sang Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho.
Yes,
in harmony. at the age of 3. So that was my very beginning of understanding being in front of people to sing in church. But we had a strict church upbringing. We were there from the time the door opened on Sunday morning, 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Service, 7 o'clock service, UIF, BTU, whatever was going on, Red Circle Sunshine Band, whatever the Baptist Church was giving to young people. My sisters and I were there, all for it. So we had a church upbringing, and my parents were very strict about the music that we listened to in our home. And they didn't play that. They called it the devil's music. It wasn't allowed in our home.
Right.
But I was so blessed and fortunate that I had aunts and older, young aunts and uncles that played other genres of African-American music. And when I went to their homes, I was able to listen to the music during the Motown era, listening to the great singers. And my father's first introduction to Aretha Franklin and her father was my first love of hearing an artist that played and sang. And I fell in love with Aretha, who was one of my favorite singers of all time.
Heavy influence. Yeah.
Absolutely. My father was like, this is a young girl, and she's singing before her father preaches, and she's playing for herself, and she's recording. And he said, you could do that too. And during that time, they didn't know that I had a little teenage group in the community, because we had been going to the community center where they were having talent shows. And when I would go to the community center, they would have talent shows, and my parents didn't know that I was singing little R&B at the community center, and we were winning the talent shows. And I actually was offered a contract at the age of 14, and my parents didn't even know that I was singing and competing. Wow. And the only thing that kept me from being an artist at that time is that my parents had to sign the contract, and my mom was like, not this house.
Oh, well,
me and my house.
That's right. You can't go close.
But you know what though? There is a story. I have watched a couple of interviews that you've had with other programs, and I know you've told this story a whole lot, but I just want you to share with our audience, because we're getting to the sound of blackness. We're getting to the blackness. but a lot of people don't know that you was not an actual member of Sound of Blackness. You was working.
Absolutely.
Hired. And so I want you to explain what happened, because I know you've told this story before.
Sure, absolutely. I came to Sounds of Blackness in an actress capacity, because a lot of people didn't know that Sounds of Blackness was also a theatrical ensemble. And I came to Sounds of Blackness to do theater. I was just finishing a run off Broadway with Donald Lawrence, whom we now know as one of the gospel greats, the legendary Donald Lawrence. I did a run called Sing Hallelujah. It was like a 44-song cabaret style gospel Broadway production. And when I finished the run, I went to visit my sister, who had been a part of Sounds of Blackness for about 10 years as one of the lead singers there in Minneapolis with Sounds of Blackness. And I knew Gary Hines because my sister had moved there to go to college and went to the church. You know, your parents have you have a church that you go to that watches over you while you're in college. Right. And she happened to go to the church where Gary Hines, who's the director of Sounds of Blackness, was one of the minister of music, and he found out she could sing and got her to join Sounds of Blackness. Oh, wow. So our family was very well known, especially to Mr. Gary Hines. My parents, my father used to go run revival for their pastor, Pastor Terry, William Terry. So I knew Gary over the years, over the 10 years my sister was there. So my sister said, we're having rehearsal. She said, Gary would love to see you. You should stop in and say hello, because I was visiting my sister for Thanksgiving. And I said, yeah, I'll go and speak. And I came in the room and Gary was the first one to say, this is my sister right here. And she's just finishing a run off Broadway. I just want her to come up here and sing something for us, bless us. I said, okay, you gonna play for me? He said, no, just sing something a cappella. I went up and I sang. I think I sang Give Us This Day. It was one of my favorite songs at that time. It was. So, and they said, yeah, she's got the part. Give her the role. Give her the part. He said, well, we really didn't tell you. Your sister didn't tell you, but we're looking for someone to be the mother in the show. He said, if you want the role, it's yours. And it was the night before Christmas, a musical fantasy that the group was blessed to win a Grammy for on farther on up the road. And one of the productions that I wrote along with Big Jim Wright and Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam, Soul Holiday. It was part of that particular project. And they brought Janet Jackson to the show. I had 2 weeks to learn the role. I learned the role. And Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis brought Janet Jackson to this show. And she was in the audience there and she was nudging them saying, guys, this is so great. And they had been telling her that they were starting their label, Perspective Records, which was a subsidiary of A&M. And they told her, well, we're considering signing them as one of our first acts because we want to do this thing, the evolution of gospel, because we want to bless God for how he has directed our careers and he's blessed us over the years. And that is how the signing of Sounds of Blackness came about. And I was right there in the midst, singing. And we met Janet and they came down and told us that we want to sign you guys and we're starting the label. We were downstairs and I met them and they asked me to come in and do a scratch track for another artist that was already international famed, do a scratch vocal for her because they were going to use her to front the group. And I went in and I sang the scratch vocal for her. And Jimmy and Terry stopped me and said, have you recorded before? I said, only with the James Cleveland Workshop. I've sang, songs here and songs there and, just the theater songs. They said, okay, well, we're going to use you for this project. Not knowing that I was not a member of Sounds of Blackness. Right. And they just kept recording different songs. And by the time we got finished with the recordings, in recordings, rehearsals and recordings, got finished with the project. By the time we finished, I had led on 6 songs.
Wow.
And they then found out when it was time to start to sign the contract for the recording deal, they found out that I was not a member of Sounds of Blackness. So they offered me a solo contract even before we released the gospel, the evolution of gospel with Sounds of Blackness.
Yeah.
And so that was the history of my beginning with Sounds of Blackness. Yeah. So they signed me as a solo artist because they didn't want to have recorded all this music on me and then another record company have an opportunity to pick me up. And after the 2 projects I did with Sounds of Blackness, they decided to exercise their option with me as a solo artist. And that's where people started thinking, well, she done got so big, she just got to pull away from something. Not understanding the business.
They didn't know the story. They didn't understand the story. So what an amazing story, first of all. And what
being in the right place and obeying God.
Yeah. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis is the best in the industry.
Yes.
I want to play this song. Actually, I'm going to play two things because you did say you were an actress.
Yes.
So we're going to go double Dutch.
All right.
We're going to go this right behind each other. What I like about this clip that I found is that you know how to accompany, you know how to allow an artist to lead, and you put some do's and these behind them. I mean, you really nurture and cultivate them while they're singing is what I really love about this clip.
Thank you.
We're going to play this clip of Optimistic live. It's her doing her thing live. And then we're going to play an actress demo clip that you did. And then we're going to come back to you. Everybody, this is Sunday Throwback with Ann Nesby. I need you to like and share. She is live. Yes, and in color. Yes. We'll be right back, everybody.
Yes.
The blackness. Keep on.
We gon' have a ball, y'all. Yeah. Woo.
realize you even remember what it is.
You're the chief, the commander.
At ease, man.
You're so sweet, a lifesaver.
What flavor?
You're a bear, like a teddy, 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 teddy. Treat my girl like a lady. Out of all of the frogs that she's kissed in her past, the magic. Only working on you. Only on you. Only on you. The magic's only working on you. Hey, yeah, yeah. Only on, only. Only working on you. Only on you. Only on you.
You see, we all got a part to play. So, got to do the salt job. Dish your pepper, you got to do the pepper job. Now, it's a lot of sausage in here, but it don't make the soup. It's the combination of things. And every ingredient is important, no matter how big or small.
That is the kind of story right there. Hey, you know what? And every time, let me say this, because that last one kind of hit me. Because every time I used to go over my grandmother's house, right? Mm-hmm. And I had to wait for her to cook. She always had a message. She always had something to tell me besides what she was cooking to help me when I went out the door. And
Food
when I
is
saw
a
that,
captive audience.
I thought that
yes,
I thought that was amazing. I mean, it's talk about the act. Was that something that just fell on you, or something that you always wanted to do? How did that?
It was something that I was inspired. Acting was something that I was inspired to do, even at a young age. I remember vividly going to see The Imitation of Life with my parents, and that was when Black people had to sit up in the balcony. And I was standing, my parents were on the front row in the balcony, and I was standing on the banister at the theater looking down at the stage. And I can remember that black and white checkered floor and Mahalia Jackson singing in that particular movie. And I was so inspired. I think that kind of gave me a little bug. But then I also remember, to add on to that, seeing Melba Moore, who's one of my favorites as well. Seeing Melba Moore on the first television, one of the first television plays that was live, where she played Ludi Bell, Gussie Mae Jenkins. I could relate to that because my first name is Lula. Okay. And to hear that, it was almost connected to my name. And the way she sang and the way she acted, and to see people of color doing this, that's why, you say so much when you can see things, and then you can dream to be things. Yeah. And it inspires you. And that inspired me to say, if she could do that, if these people can do that and be on television, I could do this too. Yeah. So I had the opportunity to have that full circle moment with Melba, where I could share this story, how she inspired me just seeing her on television play that particular role. So I had the bug then. And so I was always in a church. It was a very musical church in Joliet, Illinois. And one of my main mentors at church, one of our the youth leaders, Miss Ida Mae Richards, had one child that passed, and so every child at the church became her child. And she was one of my strongest inspirational leaders. She taught me how to do speeches, how to stop at the periods and pause at the commas, how to hold my finger at the period and look around and look at the audience. Had me president of Sunshine Band, speaking at National Baptist Convention as the president at 5 years old, doing a speech and then singing afterwards. And then she would do productions of little plays at church, whether it was Christmas or Easter.
Yeah.
And that fed into my desire for acting as well. And she would give me these long speeches. So I know that ground was a sowing ground for me to memorize those speeches and for my mother to be that strong encouragement. Okay, now you got to let your voice rise right here and fall right there. Look at the audience. Okay, now come on up now. Okay, now stay right there.
Yes.
So I had that seasoned mother who was always, we always called her the gospel cheerleader.
Yeah.
If you were doing good, you knew it. And if you were doing bad, you know it. She was the same way with my father. And my mother was an actress in her own right. And she would put together plays for our church. And she would do lead parts, and I would be sitting right there watching her. But also, I as I said, being Donald Lawrence was my very first professional theater project that I was in. We were there at the Cincinnati Playhouse in the park doing a Sing Hallelujah. And the scouts were there to see another show, and they came to see our show in the round, Cincinnati Playhouse. And they chose our show for Off-Broadway. And that was the beginning of the bug that really came in professionally for me in theater.
What an amazing journey.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
Elder Val, I'm going to have you ask this question because we got to go to break, but Ann Nesby is going to take us to church with the next song that we're doing. We got to do some church. We got to do some church. So I need you to go ahead and ask this question, and then we're going to play this song and go to break and then come back.
Well, I mean, you were already there, the likes of Tyler Perry and all these other folks in the acting. Tell me what it was like. This is the most interesting for me. What was it like recording and singing with Shirley Caesar for the soundtrack?
It was always a treat to just be in the presence of the Reverend Dr. Shirley Caesar.
Yes.
Because that was music that my mother played for us and they listened to. She taught me songs from Reverend Shirley Caesar's albums to sing at church for solos. So to be able to be there and to sing with her, not only on that Fighting Temptations project, but for Bishop Paul Morton, I had an opportunity to sing with Shirley Caesar at one of his first conventions that he had for Full Gospel. But to have the opportunity to sing on a movie with Shirley Caesar was one of the highlights of my life. To have her to mentor and give critique and how to, okay, now let us feel the depths of your soul.
Yes.
She said, now first close your eyes and sing like you singing unto God. And, you know, she just knew how to pull the best out of you. And seeing how the song that I'd sing in that particular moment at the beginning of the movie Fighting Temptations, as when she said, I wrote this song. She said, I wrote this song. She said, but I know that you could do this. She said, and give me that same feeling that I was feeling when I wrote this. Now, this is what she'd give you what she was feeling, and she would invoke that in you. Mm-hmm. So that is the kind of teaching that I've been under and had the opportunity to sit under. One of our legacies, I mean, to be there with the queen.
The queen.
Shirley Caesar was enough in itself, but also to be there with Melba Moore, as I stated earlier, who was one of my inspirations, and all the great singers they had on set. It was a marvelous environment. Angie Stone was one of my sorors that we so dearly missed, that we lost last year. So dearly missed. Great in her own right. The OJs, Beyonce.
Yes.
And so Montel Jordan, so many other greats that love the Lord. And we would have prayer every morning before we worked. So it was a marvelous atmosphere because everybody gave homage to the presence of God in their life first.
Yes.
So the set was on fire, as you would know. The Mighty Pace Sisters were part of the choir.
Yes, that's right.
So, it was all around church. Every day on set.
Yes. Man, that's amazing. Wonderful. Listen, I want to go to this song, but before we do that, I want to give a great big shout out to Pastor Lydia Wright Hamilton. She is on right now. She said, "That's my girl."
That's my girl.
Yeah. So we want to say thank her for tuning into Sunday Throwback, watching Lula Ann Nesby.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Lydia was also in Sing Hallelujah.
Right.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Yes. Yeah.
We met. We connected there, and that's where our sisterhood really began.
Yeah. She is an amazing movie director now. She has a movie out that's called Legacy that is doing very well.
Yes.
It says here, I would love to hear her sing.
Couldn't hear nobody.
She would wreck the theater with that song every time. So I guess she has some great history and great memories with you too. But listen, we got to go to this break. We're going to go to I Can Go to God. You did this live. It was for Mexico 50th. And I just so enjoyed this. I was watching this at home and I had my family come down. I said, look, watch her cut up. So we're going to watch this. We're going to go to break. And then we want to come back and talk about your new project, anniversary, because I want to play something from it because it is still Valentine's weekend.
Yes.
So we're going to play something from that. But this is I Can Go to God. And when we come back, everybody, gracing the table is Ann Nesby. We'll be right back.
This is beautiful.
Come on, put your hands together. We can go to God. Makes no difference what the promise. I can go to God in prayer. Yes, I have it. That shit assurance. I can go to God in prayer. He will take away my gloom and sorrow. Turn it into light. He will comfort
my goodness. Get ready, Detroit, for a celebration you do not want to miss. Join us for the Sandy Rose celebration, an electrifying evening honoring a powerful legacy of faith, leadership, and impact across gospel music, ministry, media, and community. For decades, this journey has inspired choirs, lifted listeners, strengthened ministries, and changed lives. And now it's time to celebrate. Friday, March 27, 2026 at Hope United Methodist Church, 26275 Northwestern Highway in Southfield, Michigan. Kick off the night with a strolling reception, 5 to 6:30 p.m. with the $50 donation. Get tickets on Eventbrite. Search Sandy Rose Celebration. Then at 6:45, join us in the sanctuary for a musical service and tribute. Free and open to the public. There will be a free will offering. Music, honor, gratitude, legacy. Bring your family, bring your friends. Visit www.sandyrosecelebration.info. That's www.sandyrosecelebration.info. Come and celebrate a life that made a difference in others. See you there. See you there. See you there.
Listen, first of all, I'm excited because that commercial was premiered on Sunday Throwbacks. Listen, y'all, I am so excited that my big sister, station owner and operator, Sandy Rose. We're going to celebrate her. We're going to shout happy birthday, but we're going to celebrate 50 years of gospel contribution. She has been contributing to gospel music for 50 years.
She's got to love it. She's got to love
50 years. So we are so excited, y'all. You do not want to miss that date.
You do not.
That is March 27.
It is.
2026. Hope United Methodist Church on Northwestern Highway. Everything is going to kick off with the strolling reception that starts at 5 o'clock. And it's going to go to 6:45, and then we're going to go right into the service. We got some great choirs, great singing, great tribute. Can't say it all because she's sitting right over here. So we got to surprise her with something. But listen, I need you all to pack that place out. Seriously, I need you all to pack out the strolling reception, sell out the strolling reception, and pack that place out. And let's celebrate a woman that has been giving herself to God and to the people of God. And to the gospel music industry. We really want to celebrate her. So make sure y'all save that date.
Save the date.
Put it in.
Put it in.
March 27, 2026. Yes. We're back.
We are.
With our guest, the
incomparable. That's
it. That's legendary.
Absolutely.
Two-time Grammy. Everybody is fanning out. We love you so much here. We love you so much. But listen,
absolutely.
I want to talk about, because my time is running out, but I got to get to this. So we're going to get to it. I want you to talk about this new project that you put out.
Yes.
Called Anniversary. I want to know this, and I'm being silly. Was your husband in the studio for every song you did?
For every song every song that I've recorded.
Talk about
it. Career.
Yeah.
My husbander has been in the room.
Husbander, I like that.
Absolutely.
He's my manager. He's my business partner. And we have such a great relationship because he was also a member of Sounds of Blackness. That a lot of people don't realize that he was also a baritone in the group with Sounds of Blackness. He's been managing my solo career since my very first project. And this particular project, Anniversary, we often get opportunities to speak on relationship.
Yes.
And that's what this project is all about. We celebrated Anniversary because it also recognizes the 30 years anniversary of my very first solo project, coming away from Sounds of Blackness, the release of my very first solo project, and that was entitled "I'm Here for You." And we also had an opportunity to work with Full Circle in relationships, talking about relationship with a younger generation, young man that I was a mentor to in the community, because I mentored and vocal trained young students in the community of Minneapolis. And if their grades were good, if they came and wanted vocal lessons, I would tell them, if your grades are good, I don't mind helping. Come in. And there was a group, young teenage singing group in the community. Of course, you know, that was like me,
Right.
group in the community. So before they were the group, the Platinum Award winning group Next, they were my vocal students. And they would come to the house and they would come in and they would rehearse, and I would critique and vocal train them. And as like one of the lepers in the Bible, you know, you always have that one that came back to give thanks. And that was R.L. Huggard, who is one of the writer and producers on this project, Anniversary, coming full circle. He heard I was in the studio. I was in the studio with a young producer, Brian B. Flat Cook. And also I was working with Darius Hill. I always believe in giving young people an opportunity to come in and to allow myself to grow enough to get youthful input, because I had the opportunity to pick the brain of a Lou Rawls. I flew with him on a flight, and one of the main things he said to me was something very simple. I asked him what was one of the things that caused the longevity in his career. And he said to me something, like I said, very simple: if it's not broke, don't fix it. And he said, keep doing what you did to cause you to have those fans. He said, always give them that, but give them something new and improved. To gravitate to. So in this particular relationship with R.L. Huggard, he came in and he heard I was there. He said, oh no, Auntie, I have something that I want to do for you. I want to give you this youthful sound. And that very first song was about relationship. He said, because I'm married now, he said, and I treat my wife the way I used to see you and Uncle Tim in relationship, when we would be there rehearsing, but you still had Uncle Tim's food on the table. And I mean, it would be hot and bubbly from the stove, and the kids would be there, and his clothes from the cleaners, because y'all had to go to rehearsal and stuff. So that very song had all those lyrics, my man, and how to treat your significant other in love, because we have to have good relationships at home, and we have to know how to live when we come from church, how to love and how to honor and respect each other in relationship, because there's only one love, one way to love, and that is to be real and honest and respectable to that person in relationship. So this particular project, Anniversary, deals with many of those things. Love at a certain age. Sometimes we feel like we are too old to be in love, or we may lose our significant other and feel like life has passed us by, or been in a bad marriage and significant other left you, and you don't understand that there is life and there is love relationship, because we're not making love to Jesus keep me near the cross if we're honest with ourselves.
Not at all.
We do listen to love music. So this project is definitely on that line. The single that's playing now that was released, it's called Who's Gonna Love You? Who's gonna love you like that significant other? Nobody. We've been around a long time. Sometimes we have to remind our significant other who we are in their lives. If we're doing the right thing, we have to know when to hold them and when to phone them, know when to walk away and when to run, especially when you're in business when you're business partners.
Yes.
You have to learn how to respect and stay in your lane.
Yes.
And love each other, to be able to tell each other when you're wrong and communicate that way. So this project anniversary is about all that. And are you going to love me when I get a little bit older and I don't have on these wigs and lashes and makeup?
Right.
Can you stand me when you wake up in the morning, when you look at me?
See,
I still get butterflies with you, and I see your belly and all of that. Over.
That's real.
So those are the kind of things in this.
Yes. Well, listen.
Anniversary.
In honor of Valentine's weekend, we're going to play My Man.
My Man.
And then we're going to give you some final thoughts, and we're going to get out of here. Everybody, this is Sunday Throwback. Let's go.
That we have been together a long time, but you know how I is about mine. When I shine, you shine. Anything try to come between us, we don't pay it no mind. Somehow, we always gonna work it out. Even when it's drama, we don't let it leave the house. Anything we go through stays between me and you. Don't always get along, but you know when you get home, you have food on the table, fresh from the stove. Stop by the cleaners, picked up your clothes, and I know that you're tired, so I'll do all that I can, 'cause you're my man. Got your bathwater ready, even laid out your robe. Put the TV on your favorite show. If it's love you need, you already know where to go, 'cause you're my man. And you can have whatever you need. I promise that you'll always find it here with me. Ain't no one gonna love you better than I do. You know, baby, I won't play when it comes to you. Been together so long, got to keep it love strong. I'll have your food on the table, fresh from the stove. Stop by the cleaners, picked up your clothes, and I know that you're tired, so I'll do all that I can, 'cause you're my man. Got your bathwater ready, even laid out your robe. Yes, I did. Put the TV on your favorite show. If it's love you need, you already know where to go, 'cause you're my man. You're my got the food on the table. Yes, I did. Fresh from the stove. Just left the cleaners. Picked up your clothes. My man, my man, my man. My man, my man. My man, my man, my man.
Woo. I like that.
And I hope you didn't mind. I snuck that picture in, and you and your husband. Was that all right?
I love it. I love it.
I was
Yes.
gonna say about this.
Yeah. I kind of
good.
snuck
I
that.
love
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Listen,
Love
we're
that.
going to put your information on the screen
Thank
of
you.
how people can get in contact with you. And
Absolutely.
while that's on there, I just want you to just give us some final thoughts, share whatever the Lord has on your heart concerning the industry, whatever you would like to say.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be on your show and to tell you that we are grateful as artists for this opportunity to say to you, what you do is so very important to us as well. Because without you, there is no us. And I also love to encourage young people. They're trying to come into the industry to make sure you know that this is music business, and to get yourself together business wise, because this life is not just a fly by night, and what you see on stage is not what you see backstage. Make sure that you have people that care about your future and know that if it's worth having, it's worth investing in. So you make your way and take advantage of those that have been in this. Pick the brains of eagles and not buzzards. Those that are willing to help and that are willing to invest in you. Go around those people, and you will be blessed. Put God first. Always put him first, and allow him to lead, because he made the way and he knows just where to go.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to have you back here at WVTC Radio Detroit. We were so honored to have you tonight. I want to give a shout out again to your husband. I want to give a shout out to Scott Barr for even making this possible.
Thank you, Scott.
You are a legend, and we love you so much.
Not only was Scott involved with me musically, he used to dress me at times.
See?
He was my stylist.
All right.
Yes, we had to get Scott because he was supposed to dress my
spirit.
So we got to get, coming at you, Scott. But we love you so much, and Nesby, and you all go out and get her project Anniversary. It is available at all digital outlets. Let's support her. She has staying power. Yeah, and that's what I love about you. You have staying power. You are versatile. You are making it happen. You're still cultivating. You are still pushing the young people in this industry, and we love you so much.
Thank you
so much for being a part of Sunday Throwback. Everybody on next week.
Next week,
Playwright TJ Hemphill.
Oh yeah,
is going to be with us.
Wow, nice.
The longest running play, Perilous Times, that ran for many years. He's going to be with us. He got something new coming out. So make sure you all tune in next week. But again, thank you so much. And Nesby, everybody, two-time Grammy winner, and Nesby. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. God bless you. Thank you so much.
We love you.
Beautiful.
We'll see everybody.
Rose, I love you.
Sandy Rose. She'll be out. Right. Oh, and Sandy Rose says stay tuned because you're coming on the show very soon.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. I'm passing her all the information as soon as we get off the air. So stay tuned. We love you. See everybody next week.
Thank you. Beautiful.
And we will sing the songs of his fame, forever testify of his grace.
Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Throwbacks with Larry Whitfield on WVTC Detroit. Listen, if you would like to become a partner or a guest on our show, please send us an email at lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com. That's lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com, or call 313-879-9752. That number again is 313-879-9752. We encourage you that God is always in the place, but what you have to do is get him in your space. When you do, your life will never be the same. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
Hey, this is Pastor Lydia. I love WVTC Detroit, where the Spirit is flowing, and I'll be flowing with the Spirit.
WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit thanks the following supporters for their generous gifts of support to keep this station and these broadcasts coming your way. God bless you, we thank you, and we love you. This is WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit.
Okay.
You ain't changing your mind now, have you?
We're about to be one big happy family.
I'm just hoping I can trust you to return my love.
I mean, as much as I know how to love.
Did you sleep with him?
No! This is toxic.
Don't become the thing that hurt you.
And what is that?
Bitterness.
I really needed you when Daddy died.
Girl, look, there you go with what you need. This not about you. Didn't you find God for that? I'm not here to meet your needs.
I understand that you love her. I get it. But like this, right here, this is toxic. Toxic? Man, who's you talking to like that?
And we're here at the Davidson High School for the first game of the season.
Look, I'm sorry, sir, but we were all running for our lives.
Hope you enjoy being used, man.
Man, what? No, you better find someone else to play with, bro.
Come right. You both know you ain't about to hit nothing but a high note. You better sit down.
My Bible tells me that the wages of sin is death.
That's wages, honey, not wedges.
I know what it says, Miss Sunday School teacher.
I see that one is coming to the altar.
Now is the time.
Singing and praying with my mind.
Cut.
How you gonna cut singing and praying?
Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa, play WVTC Radio Skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.